Hi guys, it's Brookelynne and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be another let's talk or type of like chatty video I do, like my let's talk series, and this time it's going to be on my post-baby, post-pregnancy body plan. So it's basically a plan I'm kind of having in place. I'm going to follow to get myself into the best shape I can after I have this baby. Currently, I'm 38 weeks pregnant as I'm filming this. I'm actually filming a few videos, like, well, a lot, just so I have loads for when I'm in that kind of fourth trimester, postpartum, new mum kind of stage. So I want to make sure I have plenty and I get these videos, like, that are long and chatty out of the way. So I do have this irrational feeling I'll not be able to do them as much anymore. Obviously, I'll not be able to batch film as much as what I can now, unless my child gets minded, do you know what I mean? Which, if I need to film a couple of videos, I'll do that, because seeing this YouTube, it's therapy for me, and just because I'm going to be a mother to an actual human child, I'm not changing my hobbies as much. It sounds selfish. I'm not meaning to sound selfish, my son comes first, but you know what I mean? You have to have something for yourself, and I still plan to still be me as well as much as I can and still have my hobbies, because it keeps me sane and it helps me be a better mum to not only my human son but also my Frenchy kids too. And yeah, I've also filmed another let's talk on the Frenchy kids and how I'm gonna just them and get them used to the new edition. And yes, so let's get started. So the first 6 weeks, what I'll do after I've given birth, I do plan to, after coming out of hospital, use these postpartum belly wraps. I have 2 in my wardrobe. I don't know if I'll bring them out yet or not. I might actually, just to show you, but I do plan to use them. I did haul them in one of my Shein hauls, the latest one I did. No, it was January one, not the February one. You know what I mean? So I bought a couple different postpartum belly wraps to kind of help bring the muscles and everything back together and help my womb and all go back to its original size quicker, and just to make me feel more secure, because obviously once you have a baby, especially, which I hope I don't have to have, especially if you have a C-section, you do feel all jelly like, and I think that would just annoy me too much not to wrap it up, pretty much. So that's what I'm planning to do, wrap my belly up, and I'll not have it on all day every day. Some people say it's bad if you wear it all day every day. I do believe you have to have a break from it, but at least wearing it for 6 hours in a day, maybe longer, but not the whole day, will just work out. So what I'll do is, when I get dressed in the morning, because I do plan to still get dressed, because yeah, it makes you feel more productive. Well, it does for me. I find my pajama days, I just feel lazier and I just feel like unmotivated, where if I put my clothes on, even if it's just casual lounge clothes, I just feel like I'm ready for the day and productive. So when I get ready in the morning, I'll throw my wrap on, like underneath my clothes, and just it'll make me feel secure, and then most of the day I'll wear it, at least 6 hours a day I'll wear it, but most of the day I will. Then by evening time, take it off, get my pajamas on, stuff like that, and go to bed, well, a few hours later or whatever. And I plan to do that, and hopefully, I've seen so many people who've had really good results with the belly wraps. I remember watching videos years ago before, like, well before I even got pregnant, people using them, because I'm weirdo, I watch all these videos and all about post-baby weight loss and stuff like that, but they do actually help. I've seen some really great results. Now, I think if you only use them without actually watching what you eat, it's kind of pointless. It goes along with the most important thing is to watch what I eat, which the first 6 weeks I will still watch what I eat, because I have still watched what I ate. this pregnancy. I haven't like ate that much more, even if that, than normal. I've still ate like normal. The odd time I've had maybe the extra snacker here or there, but I've actually just stuck to what I normally ate before I got pregnant, and that's what I'll do. I'll just kind of eat like normal. I am planning to combo feed, so I shouldn't get as hungry as if I was fully breastfeeding, because I know a lot of women do get really hungry when they're breastfeeding, and I think that will be detrimental for me, even though you feed your baby however you want. But because I'm only 5'1.5", I would hate to be that hungry and put the weight on. It sounds stupid, but I've got another video about combo feeding too. I don't know which one will be going up first, but I've got other reasons why I'll be combo feeding, which is in that video. But for regards of like weight loss, combo feeding will help, because it'll help me get more sleep than if I was exclusively breastfeeding, and it'll help reserve some of my energy as well. And I think lack of sleep can really affect your weight. I know maybe it's not the best thing to fixate on weight as soon as you have a baby, but I think the first 6 weeks I'm not going to be too fixated on it. I'm going to still eat healthily and eat like normal and go on walks, just gentle exercises, just to get me up and moving and get fresh air and reserve a bit of energy, because you need it. I'll need it when this baby comes. And it'll just help. And along with the belly the belly wrap, belly banded type of thing. Didn't order the actual expensive one. I ordered like a couple cheapy ones from Shein. But doing gentle exercises, also doing my pelvic floor, especially these first 6 weeks, and just doing all that and keeping myself right like that with the way I'm eating will just help me, but not fully fixating on it. So the first 6 weeks I'll be healthy, but I'll not be worried like about weighing myself or anything. I don't think I'll weigh myself until the 6 week mark, and then once that kind of the first hardest 6 weeks of the newborn, I pray my child's easy child. He better be the most placed easy child. Joke. That's horrible saying that, but just for me, I'm just praying he is an easy child. But I love him no matter what. But just pray for me that he's an easy child and he does what he's told. Joke. Well, just pray for me. Pray that he's easy. An easy child. An easy baby. Just fits himself. Well, do you know what I mean? Just is happy. A happy baby, happy child. Like just very kind of laid back. That's what I want. Right. So after the first 6 weeks, that's when I'll really kind of actively get back into doing more workouts. Either I'll try to go back to the gym. I've got a gym that's like literally around the corner from where I live, or I'll do like some like during a fitness class or during a mum's fitness class too. I'll try to do stuff like that and fully get myself back into exercise. I would love to aim to go to the gym or do these like more intense workouts 3 times a week. In a perfect world, I would love to hire a personal trainer, but I'm not Molly May and I don't have that luxury as much as what some people do. But yeah, I would just love to have a personal trainer at least once a week or 3 times a week, just doing workouts with me, and even for half an hour and work it around me, like my husband's work. Or even if it is in the evenings, just get someone to either look after my son or find a class that's kind of baby friendly, like it's a mum's group class or whatever. Do something like that, because the way I look does affect how I feel, and I've just heard and I know the postnatal period or postpartum period is a very, very vulnerable period, and I do worry about losing myself, which sounds a bit selfish, but really, like, if you're used to a certain standard, or like you're used to doing things that make you feel better and you can't do them as much anymore, it's gonna affect, I know it's gonna affect me if I couldn't. So I need to make sure that I can, and I will be making sure I can, because I need to be the best mum for my child too. That's one of the reasons as well, is keeping myself in shape, is I'll be able to be a better mum to my son and also to my Frenchies, who are my fur babies. And I want that really nice balanced life, and I'm making sure that they will get as good of a life as any other kid. Like any other families I see who are able to have that balance and able to have that village, we're getting that too. So yeah, so the exercise, intense exercise, and then weighing myself weekly will start after the 6-week mark. Say for instance, in the UK you get your 6-week checkup with your doctor, so I'll ask him or her questions about what's the best workouts for postnatal mums. They'll check if I have any diastasis recti, which hopefully it won't be as bad if I do have any, because the wraps and the pelvic floor exercise and putting the stomach muscles in as I do it will hopefully kind of close that. And yeah, but the doctor and all would know what's the best. And 6 weeks will probably take me up until my husband's birthday, and I'm hoping, because we are going to plan a wee date night for his birthday, just us two, because yeah, why not? And I'm hoping I'm able to fit into a lovely wee dress, like one of my pre-pregnancy dresses or outfits, and I'll wear my belly wrap or one of these kind of sucky in undergarments to keep myself nice and smooth. And I want to be able to feel good by that point, like feel more myself by that point. And then when I start doing like the more regular kind of intense workouts, still keeping up with my walks with my son, and hopefully by that point it'll be a nice spring summertime, so hopefully we'll get good weather and taking them out for walks and the dogs too, and just having that sunshine around us, it'll just boost everyone's mood too, as well as keeping me fit and keeping us all fit. And I also plan by that point to walk my son while my husband has his run, so we'll just do things like that. And also, when I do weekly weigh-ins, I'm not gonna be too fixated on the scales, because I think if you're too fixated on the scales it could be unhealthy. But I am gonna make sure that whatever weight I am, I'll see how I am, but I don't think I've put much weight on this pregnancy. I've been careful not to. I've tried my best to not overeat and not get myself too big. Like, I'm all bump. I don't think I've put much weight on at all. Hopefully I haven't. But obviously things are going to take time to get back into like super tight and smooth. But I'm hoping when I get to my goal, I look better than what I did before I had my son. I really hope so. Like, I look skinnier. Like, I've had some people, like family members and friends, say I think you will be skinnier, and I hope they're right. So would I. And so if, say for instance, the 6 weeks, and then I do all like more kind of actively trying to lose weight and tone up, and then 6 weeks later it's my birthday, and my goal is to look really, really nice and slim and skinny, but look toned a bit. And I would love to be in a size 8 dress. I'm normally a size 8 to 10, but if I get right into a size 8, even into the 6s, the way I used to be in 2019, it was a 68. If I got like that by my birthday, now I'm not going to beat myself up too much if I don't, but I am going to try to get as close to that as I can. Get as close to the way my body looked like in 2019 by my 32nd birthday at the end of June, and pray that I'm able to get there, and I'm able to get the support to work out and eat healthily, and yeah, and I want to either buy a new dress for my birthday and just look snatched and feel my best. I know this sounds really vain, and I know it sounds selfish. I'm not meaning to be. I just want to, because I know with me, I look better when I'm slimmer. I'm small bone, so I need to be slimmer to look my best and to feel my best. And looking after myself that way, like looking after my body and making sure I'm getting exercise and I'm eating well, it keeps me at a really even keel with my mental health, and that's all going to help me be the best mum, the best parent for my son. And it kind of keeps me and gives me and helps me have that sense of self and remain and maintain that sense of self that's gonna help me, because identity is important too. And yeah, and it's gonna teach my son too that, like, to learn to eat healthily and that to have a healthy diet is important, and also a good amount of exercise. Now, I'm not gonna do anything really unhealthy, because yeah, there's no point. Fad diets don't really work. You have to do a lifestyle. You can't be fad dieting it, because yeah. So what I'll be planning to do is just make better choices. Say for instance, my meal plan would be breakfast, a nice wee yogurt and a piece of fruit. Now, no, that doesn't sound a lot to some people, because I am a small girl. That's plenty for me. And also a nice wee coffee in the morning, because with baby and 2 Frenchies, I will need that coffee in the morning, trust me. Lunch could be like soup or like eggs on toast, like one round of toast with like 2 boiled eggs or something, or scrambled eggs. Dinner could be like wee burgers without the bap with rice and some veg, or doing like homemade chips with some kind of fish, or a wee chicken curry with rice. Obviously, I'm going to try to add as much vegetables too, and if I need a wee snack, I'm going, like, by 6 weeks, I'm going to try not to snack as much. Like, for when I lost the weight the first time, I didn't really have any snacks in between meals. I'm not really much of a snacker in between meals. I will have the odd wee snack or two, but I wouldn't be, like, constantly snacking. But my plan is to try to cut the snacks out as much as I can. Have the odd wee biscuit if I need to, or the odd wee snack in between meals. Say for instance, the time between lunch and dinner is long, have something like that to keep me going, or try to replace that biscuit with a wee cup of coffee or something. And drink plenty of water. I think drinking plenty of water will help clear me out as well, and that's all good things to do. And because I am combo feeding, drinking plenty of water will help milk production as well, and help keep me hydrated, because hydration is so important too. And yeah, just wish me the best of luck with this whole post-baby body plan. I really hope I'm able to get into even better shape than what I was before I got pregnant. I also forgot to mention that I will be doing calorie counting. I do have that MyFitnessPal app on my phone, which I will use for helping me keep my calories under control during the weight loss. And I do have a kettlebell. It's actually still in my in-laws' house. I left it there, because I leave my crap in other people's houses to stay. But I am planning to go back into doing kettlebell workouts too, because I found when I was like training and doing workouts for my wedding, doing kettlebells actually helped tone me up and make me feel really good. And there's a lot of them on YouTube. I plan to, if I'm doing home workouts, do them at home when my son's sleeping, or someone else's house or something like that, or the gym, or just do things like that, because that'll just really help tone me up as well. And if I am going to do the route of like home workouts, or incorporate 1 or 2 in a week, say for instance I can't get to the gym 3 times a week, or I can't use a personal trainer or class 3 times a week, having a class 1 time a week and then the other 2 times doing them at home or other people's houses or whatever, or if I can go to the gym that second day, do that. And the kettlebells will just really help tone me up as well as keep me slim. And if I get to the point, say for instance it's close to my birthday, and say for instance combo feeding hasn't worked out, and or I couldn't really get as much of the fitness workout, say for instance my child's too much hard work or something, or I can't get a personal trainer, or I can't do as much workout, I will say to the doctors and get like diet tablets. I know that's not always the answer, but if the way I'm looking is affecting how I'm feeling and I don't get that village support to help, or I can't get like the weight off, or I can't get as much walks in, say for instance the weather's bad, or my son doesn't like the pram, which he'll be liking that pram because I'll be getting him used to it. You have to. But say for instance it doesn't really work out as well, my last resort to get me to where I want to be, as well as healthy eating, is doing diet tablets, diet pills. Not dangerous ones because I'll be getting them off the doctor, or taking herbal supplements like fat binders or something like that. If I'm not combo feeding by that point, say for instance it didn't work out, I'll be doing that. Because I feel even though I shouldn't really fixate like on getting to a certain goal by a certain time, but I think goals do help me a bit. But I would just love to be at least where I was before I got pregnant by my birthday and have a night out. And if I can't get like that, there's going to be some problems. Just saying. Or am I? But yes, even though diet pills aren't the answer, but for me to look good and feel my best, I'll consider them, as long as I get like ones off the doctor, because the ones off the doctor are like the best for you medically, and they're controlled. Unlike buying them off the internet, I wouldn't do that, like buying ones off eBay or a certain website. Sorry, a motorbike went by, but my last resort is diet tablets to get me the shape that I want to be. Now, I don't think I'll have a problem getting myself back into a good shape and to feel good. I don't think I'll have problems, but I'm kind of planning for if and when, hopefully it's like a slight if, not a when, I need them, that I'll have that as an option. So any tips you'll give me, any tips that you use when you were postnatal or postpartum and after you had your child, what helped you snap back into shape? I know every woman's different, and it isn't all about like getting back and getting your figure back, but for some of us it actually helps us keep us sane. But what helped you? How long did it take you? I'm hoping and hopefully I'm able to snap back quickly. And yeah, but what helped you? What did you do? Did you use the belly wraps? Were you able to do the workouts? How did you manage with that with a baby, and how did you manage the walks, and how did you work around that? Any tips about working around workouts, even doing like 10 minutes like stretching or whatever? How did you manage that? How did you work it out, and how long did it take you? What made you feel good, and what made the difference for you? And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again for the next one. Stay gorgeous. God bless. Bye.